Hello everybody, Mr. Marino Science coming to you with a midweek update. Today is Tuesday, October 5th. This one's kind of a cumulative update. First things first, let's start with Aspen. We have more than 10 assignments in Aspen that range from a quiz, some homework, some lab grades, and it's important that everyone is able to log into Aspen, and if they have any questions about those grades, to not stress out, but to reach out and send me an email about any questions that they may have about their grades. Speaking of homework, we've had a couple of homework assignments this week. Tonight's homework assignment is creating a model and explaining why the high altitudes of mountains experience less thunderstorms and less hail than that of lower flat elevations. And it's important that you cite your sources and include that and have that handed into Google Classroom before 10 p.m. tonight. Last night we also had a homework assignment. The important thing to remember about homework assignments for science is that the following class depends on the completion of that homework assignment. So you might find yourself, if you did not complete the homework assignment or didn't do it or didn't attempt to do it, the following day is going to be especially difficult for you because that lesson hinges off of that completion. Remember, you are split up into small teams, and so you offer a piece of your small community the knowledge of completing that homework and bringing it in. In terms of homework coming in late, well, I don't give homework a ton, so it's very important that that homework is completed on time. I will give partial credit given the circumstances that you've tried to reach out or forewarned me that there will be an issue with you completing homework. It all stems off the fact that you need to reach out and communicate with me if your homework is not going to be handed in on time. I like surprises, but I do not like being surprised in class when I learn that you have not done the homework, especially if I don't know the reason. Moving on, we're continuing our unit on weather. We are discussing the anchoring phenomenon of hail and what weather conditions produce hail. What does the weather look like before a hailstorm? How does that compare to the weather after a hailstorm? We've been discussing and looking at a lot of data surrounding what contributes to that anchoring phenomenon. As we continue into our weather unit, we are going to be doing an experiment with a weather balloon of some sort. And as we wrap up our weather unit in the future, we will be working on our project on how to conduct a weather report. Although weather reports in New England are as useful as a screen door in a battleship. Last but not least, this month is October. And as we get closer to the end of October, my classroom is going to begin to look a little creepy. Which means at the end of the month, I'm going to host my first annual neon lab. So for those of you who have neon clothing or effects that you'd like to bring in at the end of the month, I'll be discussing more of those details in the upcoming weeks. Well, that's all I got for now. Thank you for tuning in to Mr. Marino Science. Remember, if you have any questions, not to stress out, reach out, send me an email, jmarino@bpsk12.org. Enjoy the rest of your month. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Smash that alert button.